Anthropic claims AI will eliminate software engineers entirely. The story goes, machines write the code now, human engineers are obsolete, and the future belongs to AI companies that can automate away expensive technical talent. It's a compelling pitch for investors, and it's being weaponized to justify a multi-billion-dollar IPO. But here's where it falls apart. The engineers actually building with AI daily just proved the opposite. Bun, a JavaScript runtime that's been betting on Zig and AI-generated code from the start, just announced they're abandoning Zig for Rust, and they are hiring more human engineers to do it. The official story is technical. Zig couldn't handle their memory bugs, but dig into what actually happened, and you'll find something far more interesting. This isn't a language problem. It's a management problem, and it exposes the entire AI replaces engineers narrative as marketing fiction designed to calm investor fears about AI creating mass unemployment. Let's unpack what really went wrong at Bun. Bun started as an audacious bet: build a JavaScript runtime that's faster than Node.js, written in Zig, and use AI to accelerate development. Zig is a low-level systems language. It's closer to C than JavaScript, which makes it perfect for building fast infrastructure. Think of it like this: if JavaScript is a high-speed train, Zig is the track underneath. It's brutally efficient, giving you control over memory without the overhead of Rust's borrow checker. Bun's founder Jard Sumner believed Zig was the right choice because it's simpler than Rust in certain ways, fewer rules, faster to write, and ideal for a team leaning on AI assistance. The strategy was clear: use AI to write the lower-level systems code, let Zig catch the obvious bugs early, and move fast. By early 2024, Bun was generating real speed wins. It was faster than Node.js in many benchmarks. The Zig gamble looked smart. But then something changed. Bun started struggling with memory bugs, crashes, leaks, undefined behavior, the kind of issues that shouldn't happen in production systems. Here's the uncomfortable truth. When you use AI to generate low-level systems code, you get code that's technically correct on the surface but brittle underneath. AI models like Claude can produce syntax that compiles, but they lack the deep intuition about memory ownership, resource cleanup, and edge cases that come from years of experience. Bun was using AI heavily to speed up development. Fast iteration, quick shipping, keep the momentum going. But systems-level code isn't forgiving. A small mistake in how memory is managed isn't just a runtime bug. It's a crash, a security hole, a production nightmare. When Bun's memory issues started appearing, they faced a choice: slow down, invest in rigorous code review and style guides, and systematically improve their processes, or blame the language and rewrite in something else. The problem is, other projects had solved this exact problem in Zig. Tiger Beetle, a distributed financial database that handles trillions in transactions, built their entire system in Zig. They faced the same memory management challenges, but instead of abandoning Zig, they invested in discipline, style guides, careful code review, a culture of correctness. And it worked. Tiger Beetle runs rock solid in production with virtually zero memory bugs. Bun's actual problem wasn't Zig's fault, it was execution. When Andrew Kelly, Zig's creator, read Bun's official explanation for the switch, he noticed something: they dismissed proven solutions without trying them. Bun said they looked at Tiger Style, a style guide specifically designed to prevent memory bugs in Zig, but decided it wasn't for them. They never gave it a serious shot. Instead, they blamed the language. It's like a restaurant saying their kitchen is too slow, then switching to an entirely different building instead of hiring better chefs and improving their workflow. The real issue was cultural. Bun was moving fast, leaning heavily on AI, and not investing in the discipline required for systems-level code. Switching to Rust doesn't solve that problem, it just makes it someone else's responsibility. Rust's compiler is stricter, which catches certain classes of bugs automatically. But that strictness comes with overhead. Rust code takes longer to write, it compiles slower, and if you're not careful, you still end up with bugs, just different ones. Bun's move to Rust isn't a technical defeat. It's a management decision. We'd rather have a slower language that catches mistakes for us than invest in the discipline to catch them ourselves. On the surface, Rust looks like the obvious winner here. It's mature, battle-tested, and has a massive ecosystem. But that's not actually what happened. Bun didn't fail because Zig is bad at building systems. Bun failed because they underestimated how much discipline systems programming requires, especially when you're using AI to accelerate development. Tiger Beetle proves this. They're managing trillions in transaction data with Zig, and they are doing it reliably because they invested in process. Meanwhile, Rust is significantly more verbose and slower to compile. A Bun rewrite in Rust will be slower to develop than the Zig version would have been with proper discipline. But here's the kicker. Anthropic has a financial incentive for this story to happen. If AI-generated code fails in Zig, it suggests that AI isn't ready for systems programming. If the rewrite to Rust succeeds, it looks like a redemption arc. Rust is the reliable choice. Humans still matter. AI needs guardrails. That narrative keeps Anthropic's valuation justified. The truth is messier. AI is powerful, but it's a tool, not a replacement for engineering judgment and process. This story matters because it exposes a fundamental tension in how Anthropic is marketing AI. The company is selling two contradictory stories. AI is so powerful it will eliminate software engineers, and AI is dangerous and needs careful human oversight. Bun chose the second story by switching to Rust. They are saying, we need humans, we need discipline, we need guardrails. This is the opposite of the narrative Anthropic pushes to justify their valuation. If AI actually eliminated the need for engineers, Bun wouldn't be hiring more of them for the Rust rewrite. They'd be reducing headcount and celebrating the automation win. Instead, they're admitting that systems programming requires experience, judgment, and human expertise that AI can't replace. It's a quiet but devastating critique of Anthropic's own messaging. The company is literally banking on a story: AI replaces engineers. The future is automated, while their investments prove the opposite. Bun's switch to Rust isn't the technical story Anthropic wants to tell. It's an admission that AI is a productivity tool, not a replacement for engineers. And that admission threatens the narrative that justifies multi-billion-dollar AI valuations. If you're an engineer worried about AI eliminating your job, Bun's story should actually reassure you. Yes, AI is changing how we code. No, it's not removing the need for engineers. It's raising the bar for what engineers need to know. The Bun team had access to world-class AI tools from day one. They could generate code instantly, and they still hit a wall because code generation isn't enough. Real systems require discipline, architectural thinking, understanding trade-offs, designing for reliability, managing complexity. These are fundamentally human skills. What's happening instead is this: AI is making bad engineers easier to spot and more difficult to employ. If you just write code, you're vulnerable. If you understand systems, design trade-offs, manage complexity, and make thoughtful architectural decisions, you're more valuable than ever. AI handles the syntax. You handle the reasoning. The engineers who'll thrive are the ones who use AI as a tool while maintaining the discipline and judgment that systems require. Bun's mistake was thinking AI could replace discipline. Rust isn't replacing Zig because Zig is bad. It's being chosen because the Rust community has built stronger cultural norms around correctness. Here's what you need to watch for as AI becomes central to software development. When a company using AI to the fullest abandons it for a different approach, that's not a victory for the new technology. That's an admission that the original strategy underestimated human factors. Bun didn't fail because Zig failed. Bun failed because they leaned too heavily on AI without building the engineering discipline that systems programming requires. And Anthropic's investment in Bun is now teaching the opposite lesson it was supposed to teach. Instead of proving that AI eliminates engineers, it's proving that engineering judgment, process, and human expertise are irreplaceable. The narrative Anthropic is selling, AI makes humans obsolete, is being undermined by their own investments. That's worth paying attention to as you evaluate tools, languages, and frameworks in your own work. Remember Bun's lesson: technology is only as good as the discipline behind it. AI is powerful, but power without judgment is expensive, and eventually it breaks down. What to watch for next? Other projects that leaned heavily on AI and are now facing similar reckoning with reality.